Hey crew, it's time for your weekly motivation tip. Today I wanted to talk to you about food and mood. So this is a really interesting subject, and I'm sure a lot of you can recognize when you were young and you might have fallen over and scraped your knee, or you were upset, or you went to the doctors and you were scared, and a lot of the times you were rewarded, I guess, with a lollipop or something sweet or a treat that would make you feel better. And what happens there is, as we get a little bit older and we come into adulthood, what happens is there's actually a connection between emotion and food. And so I just kind of wanted to give you some helpful tips and tricks to help you kind of just, I guess, understand when that's happening for you, and to hopefully give you some other options rather than sort of heading for the cupboard or the fridge when you feel those emotions coming up for you. So one of the first things that you can do is really actually kind of tap into your body and listen to your body, because it knows a lot more, and it's trying to sort of give you hints at a lot of different times. So if you think about it, we breathe about 20,000 times a day, and we actually don't even have to ask for that to happen. It just happens at the subconscious level. So normally we sort of get signs and symptoms that something is going on in our body, and so it's really important to actually tap into that rather than trying to mask it with other things. So for example, if you are feeling really tired, and this is really common for a lot of people, we're working extra hours these days, we've got young families, and we're working out, so we're exerting our body a lot. So tiredness is a huge issue, but a lot of the times it's actually your body sort of going, we need to rest. But a lot of people will sort of go and just sort of get a sugary treat just to kind of like pep them up and keep them going. So if it is late at night, and if you are showing signs of being tired, don't put any sort of stimulant in your body at that time. Honor it. Go to bed. Even if you can't fall asleep quickly, I know a lot of people can't, but there are so many other things that you could do instead. Read a book, or just spend a little bit of time on social media if that's what you want to do, but ultimately you want to be resting. The second tip would be, if it's sort of during the day and you're feeling a little bit meh, go outside. A lot of us now in modern day age are actually deficient in vitamin D, because we've really taken on the slip slop slap message quite well, which is incredible, of course, but what's happening is we're not absorbing enough vitamin D, and that can actually have adverse effects on our mood as well. So one of the great things you can do if you are feeling a little bit flat or emotional is to actually change your environment and head outside. Get 10 minutes of just good quality sunshine, and you'll just notice your disposition changing immediately. One of the other tips is to drink lots of really good quality water. All the times, again, we can be dehydrated, and so that can confuse our body as well. It could send signs that we are hungry. It can create sort of like a fatigued or even headache type symptoms. So really kind of listen to your body if that's the case, because a lot of times you probably are just a little bit dehydrated, and you'll notice that probably 10-20 minutes after having a glass or two of water, the hunger and those symptoms will just start to dissipate. So there's a few little tips and tricks to help you kind of understand how to really listen to your body and respond to it in other ways. Some other things could be, if you are one of those people that naturally do go for food in order to kind of fulfill a mood, is to have a list of other stuff that you love to do. Is it having a bath by yourself? Is it just enjoying a quiet cup of herbal tea by yourself? Is it going for a walk? Is it kind of reading a book or the paper, or just watching your favorite TV show? Whatever that could be. Keep a list of things that you can do instead of going to the cupboard, because I know sometimes in the moment you get stuck, but it's always good to kind of have it in the back of your head, some options for you. So yeah, tap into your body, change your environment, and yeah, really listen to yourself, because it really knows best. So I hope that's helpful for you. I'd love to see, you know, some of your own experiences here, and the sort of your own tips and tricks that you use when you're feeling sort of a little bit flat and need that little pep up. So until next week, good luck.